I have a right to be here.
With Trump now the President of the United States, some First Nations people are worried their rights under the Jay Treaty might be taken away. The Jay Treaty was signed in 1794 between Great Britain and the United States, and it allows some First Nations and Inuit to work, travel, and immigrate to the United States. But under the new Trump administration, some First Nations people are saying they are having troubles crossing the border. Desiree Denemy, originally from Papikassis Cree Nation in Saskatchewan, has been living in the U.S. since 2017. She worries the Trump administration will try to deport people like her.
I'm not going to get punked off my own land. I have a right to be here. My ancestors, my relatives have been here since time immemorial. Hey guys, come with me to go into a
Denemy travels with her family to perform at powwows, which means they cross the border often. After hearing reports of Native Americans being incorrectly identified as illegal immigrants during ICE raids, she keeps her necessary documents with her, but does worry about what will happen the next time she tries to cross the border.
It is that uncertainty is what's bothering me. And as somebody who travels a lot, we travel a lot, and that's a part of our livelihood is traveling in the United States and in Canada.
Much of this is always at the discretion of the officer.
That's Jason Henry, the former chief of the Chippewas of Kettle and Stony Point First Nation. As Trump continues to threaten tariffs on Canada, Henry hopes the Canadian government will recognize that First Nations might be able to help.
Come knock on our door. Trump's putting tariffs on. We have free trade. Help us enforce that. Acknowledge our Jay Treaty rights.
A constitutional lawyer spoke to CBC Indigenous and said technically executive orders cannot repeal treaty rights, saying it would take an act of Congress to do so. Stephanie Cram for CBC Indigenous in Edmonton.